Hey you! Hand me over that toilet paper!
What is your problem, lady? There are like literally 10 rolls on the shelves with the exact same brand.
No, I don't care! Don't you dare steal from me!
What are you even talking about? Go get your own! I grabbed this one first! Now, for every likes this video gets, one Karen will be banned from shopping forever. So please, smash that thumbs up and notification buttons. To the story. No, I'm really not a nurse. I promise. While I was a massage student, my school uniform consisted of light blue scrubs with school's logo printed on the chest, the same ones that most doctors or nurses wear. I was also unfortunate enough to have to take the bus for a good chunk of a semester. One day, as I was riding home after a draining day of finals, this large example of humanity strolled onto the bus, zeroes in on me, and beelines to sit next to me on an otherwise empty bus. Normally, well, not an issue. I figure maybe this guy has something going on where he's missing some social cues. I can tell by his odor that bathing isn't a priority or concern. Good God, that smell still haunts me. I just turn my music up a bit and move to another seat. The guy moves to sit next to me again. This time, he's got me blocked next to a window so there's no escape. I console myself with the fact that it's only another 2 miles till my stop. The guy starts talking to me. I turn up the music another tiny bit. I'm trying my best to ignore the smells and sounds coming next to me, but it's all a bit much. The guy notices I'm not paying any attention to him and taps me on the shoulder. I pull out an earbud and acknowledge him, and that's where my I don't work here lady starts. Smelly guy. Oh hey, it's against the law to ignore patients. Me, I'm not a doctor. Smelly guy. Oh yes you are, you're in a uniform. Me, no, this is my school uniform and I'm not a doctor. Smelly guy. Oh, you're a nurse then. Me, no, I'm not a doctor or a nurse. I'm just a person in a uniform going home. Have a nice day. Smelly guy. You need to check my sores. I know you're a doctor and you cannot ignore patients. Me, no. At this point, the guy lifts his shirt to expose what I can only guess are sores/infections in his mammoth fat rolls. The smells of body odor and infections are now strong enough that I'm about to toss my cookies. Smelly guy. What is wrong with me? They itch and hurt. Me, for the love of God, yes, you need to see someone about that. Smelly guy. See, you are a doctor. I knew it. I'm telling your boss you were mean to a patient. Me, no. Does this look like a clinic? Did you have an appointment? No. Now get the duck away from me, you weirdo. Smelly guy. Oh, don't be a tramp. This is your job. Deal with it. Bless the bus driver's heart. He did me an amazing favor that day. As I walked off the bus, I heard the driver tell him that if he tries to get off the bus here, he is calling the cops. That lady is not a doctor or nurse, and he needs to sit his fat butt down, take a goddamn shower, and quit hassling people. I watched the bus pull away and was never so thankful for a long walk home. In the time I took the bus, I never heard that driver say much of anything to other passengers, let alone speak that way again to another person. Well, the bus isn't a place to jump on people asking for anything. To the second story. Karen in a big orange apron store for high security keys. Okay, I worked for this company till early 2006. Right after I got fired, I ended up suffering a TBI, but that's a different story. My facial recognition sucks. On occasion, someone I talked to 45 minutes ago may not be recognized or remembered immediately. No, nothing marks me as an employee. I was dressed in green denim carpenter pants, a black pocket tee over a green thermal Henley shirt, a black tactical vest, with far too many pockets, matter laters, gray beanie, and a multicolored blue hoodie under the vest. Cast members, me as me, Poor orange smoked key guy is PG, drunk Karen is DK, drunk big bad D-bag is DDB, orange shocked cashier is OSC. I'm waiting to get a couple of keys made. In front of me, the woman takes out a key that I can only describe as a prison/jail door key. Thick 3/16 inches, thick oddly curved sheet metal, at least 6 inches long by 1/4 inch, cuts up 2/3 of the length of its shaft. Instead of letting her wait in line for another 4 to 5 people, I explained that they only have household type keys and padlock keys and recommend a couple of different locksmiths. She happily thanked me and left the line. The next lady asked for 15 copies of 10 or so keys. The PJ started counting out key blanks before explaining he had to get a ladder to get more from the overhead. He gave us all in line, about like 10 of us, a slip of paper with our line spots / time and date because he has many keys to cut. Me, no problem, cool with me. I have other shopping to do, most of it right around this area. So, I leave to start grabbing my other items slipping in my wireless earphones. My first stop was the safety pin clips for a folding workbench I have one aisle over. I find the right drawers, kneel, and start pulling out the wrong stuff and sorting other things to proper locations while looking for what I need, thinking I smell beer. Someone taps on me back of my head, looking over to my shoulder. DK, a woman at least in her 50s, graying blonde hair, shoulder length pigtails, yes, little girl style pigtails, knee length dark blue pinstripe skirt with matching vest with many marks from a name tag pinned on the right side, white blouse with liquid stains, and oversized stained red bow ties. Make these, she says, pushing 3 medico keys into my face, as I realize she is the beer I'm smelling. I don't have a good sense of smell, so for me to smell it, it has to be really strong. Me, I don't work here, I say. Going back to finding my 4 safety pins, my glasses get ripped halfway off my face, halfway pulling my ass off and breaking my glasses trap. WTF, looking up at her. DK, she demands, I'll just take them, I am tired, tossing the keys at me. Me, sorry, I don't work here. Haven't for over 10 years, I say, annoyed. Looking at medical keys that are engraved, hashtag 6628, do not copy, hashtag 415, a lot of hashtags. Or hashtag 6682A, do not copy, hashtag 415, a lot of hashtags. And so on and so forth, do not copy. I explain, trying real hard to keep it civil. These are security keys. You need the locksmith and permissions the owner of the keys. DK, just make them already and quit crying about if you don't work here. How would you know so much? With a snarky gotcha grin. Me, I say, I don't work here. Do I look like a food kid, ma'am? Trying to give her back the keys. For the record, I'm in my mid-50s. Local Old Fort, food equals to fresh out of diapers. DK, she says loudly, "Oh, do not ma'am me, you screwing piece of crap." But I'm a guy, though a heavy weight. Me, I point to the kid with a ladder to get the key blanks and says, "He can help you, ma'am," thinking she needs a boot someplace the sun doesn't shine. I find my pins and go off to get my other stuff. DK goes up to the kid and demands keys. PJ, "Sorry, but there are nothing in front of you, ma'am," he says meekly. He eyes me as I walk past him. Me, mouthing sorry to him. DK screams, "He refused to help me, screwing butt." I didn't reply. I just went after my other items, wishing someone would, boot her in the car. I'm about to go back to check my keys, mate. I look up a large gym guy with a red nose, D-bag, in dark blue pinstripes dress pants, untucked with dress shirt with a yellow stained sleeve, standing at the head of the aisle, waving someone over. My gut starts screaming, danger, Will Robinson, and danger, as our eyes meet. DK, popping around the corner with a vicious asinine grin, throwing 4 keys at me, demanding, "Make my keys or else." Me, getting more annoyed than before. I say, "Oh, or else. I don't even work here, ma'am." "I can't. I don't even know anything about that type of machine." Studying a waistline of DDB since it took off, thinking he was a holster in his pants on the right side. DDB coming towards me. "Make her docking keys now," he says maliciously, as he trips on a short wing stack of something, flat on his face, crunching sort of fall. DK run over to DDB, as he seems frozen for a second or two, with straight shivering legs in the air, before they bent, and he started to get off the wing stack. His shirt sliding up exposed 2 expensive-looking hammerheads. One had scraped his side pretty good. I was relieved he wasn't packing. DK yells, "Oh, look what you did!" DDB getting up with help from DK, with blood running from his eyebrow, and more pouring from his broken nose. I can see swelling already starting on the right side of his face, and his eye reddening. DDB grabs his mouth kind of quickly, as he is swaying with DK holding him, and hurls his fingers and out of his broken nose, spraying DK from her cheek down her front left side. DK let go and DDB fall backward onto his rear with a wet smack, wondering if he messed himself, very possible with the seizure type leg shaking he had. I backed up and went down to the next aisle, the front of the store, calling the number on the 6366 key, leaving a message of rundown of the chick demanding copies and the guy and his broken nose, if not his whole face. Me, I walk up to cashier and asked her to call a manager? OSC, sir, they are in a meeting? Why do you need one? I hand her the keys and tell her the whole story, as the hardware kid who was making keys earlier stops to talk to us. PJ, he says, "Hey, what was her problem with you?" Me, "She thought I worked here. She's in aisle #ABC, and the guy puked there all over her and everything. He also fell over a wing stack and smashed his face hard, breaking his nose." OSC, "Really?" she asked. "Is it that bad?" Me, "Yeah, interrupt the mod, and that key is a security key. You might get a call on it, as I already called the number on it and filled them in." PG, "Oh, I hate people like her, sounding annoyed. Page back to the key machine." OSC tries to talk to whoever is on the other side of the line, yelling at her. Me, "Sorry, do you need anything from me?" I ask her. OSC, looking upset. "I don't know," she says. I give her my info and, in case of any issue, and left to check out. Well, I'm certainly very thankful that I have never had to deal with anything like this. To the third story. No. Short story, just a quick from an experience a few hours ago, nothing too great, and debated on sharing, but thought, why not? Shopping, all I need is toilet paper. I forgot to buy some yesterday, ran out today. I go shopping, I walk right up to the toilet paper, and immediately get a claw in my shoulder. I've pretty much ran through the store because it was just toilet paper I need. I turned around and saw her right there, a Karen. Straight away she says, "Get me that! It's the last one!" It's really not theirs, like 5 different choices of toilet papers left. There's also like 10 more of the same brand and the same size as the one I just picked up. I reply, no. And walk off. She follows me, obviously, and keeps demanding I give her the toilet paper. My reply stays the same. No, etc, etc. She grabs a hold of my collar on my shirt, and I just continue walking. I'm literally dragging her across the floor while she tries to force her weight down. It's literally like having a backpack on. She was pretty much weightless. I get to the checkout counter when an employee asks me, do you know you have someone holding onto your shirt? I said, yep. She wants this toilet paper because it's apparently the last one. Meanwhile, there's like 10 more back there. Pretty sure she's just left all her shopping. She's still holding on, begging me to give her the toilet paper still. I pay the cashier and continue to walk till she eventually lets go and yells,
Quickly, get the police! That man has stolen my toilet paper!
I walk past the security guard. He says, "Do you have a receipt for it?" I show him and walk home. I don't know what happened afterwards, but I'll probably find out tomorrow anyway. Update. Okay, so pretty much after I left, the security guard asked her if she's okay and needed any help. She apparently went on for about 30 minutes about being assaulted, and then I pushed her over to take the toilet paper away from her, and I was mean to her the entire time, and that she wanted the cops to come and get the toilet papers off me, and I needed to be arrested? Then, when she finished ranting and raving to the guard, he said, I know none of that happened, but when I asked you if you needed help, I meant mentally because you're insane. She walked back towards her cart and just went on with her day. I actually bought the exact same brand and size of the toilet paper, and when she came past the guard, again she said, "Have a nice day, and thanks for all your help." I strongly believe she's just crazy. Wow, I cannot believe you kept your cool the entire time with her, physically grabbing you like that. That's it for today, fellow humans. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time.